The last time I drove one of these, I called it a potato. But now the Mondeo is available with a hunking great V6 engine, it has become a chili pepper. This car can blow your mouth off. But how does it compare to a similarly priced BMW, the 318i?
Well, the Ford will cost you £16,300, the BMW £16,800. The Ford develops 170 horsepower, the BMW 115 horsepower. The Ford does 140 miles an hour, the BMW's out of puff at 125. The Ford does 0 to 60 in 8 seconds, the BMW does it in 11. It is a bit of a walkover, really, and on top of everything else, the Ford is bigger and better equipped. But strangely, if I were to give you the choice of these two cars, almost all of you would take the BMW, because it has a BMW badge and it doesn't. But now there is a car that, theoretically, blends Ford value with BMW prestige and quality. It's called the Audi piece of paper. Or is it the Audi road through Slough? Anyway, it's the A4.
It does look remarkably similar to the old 80, but every panel is new. The engine is new. It's faster, lighter, cheaper, and just sort of better everywhere. But can it bridge that gap between Ford and BMW? Well, let's start off with value. This model costs £16,700, so it's a wee bit more than the Ford. But it is better equipped.
Quite apart from the luxuries you'd normally expect, you get an electric sunshine roof, an alarm, an engine immobiliser, anti-lock brakes, an airbag. Though I am disappointed to note that Audi's clever Procon 10 safety system, which pulled the steering wheel forward in the event of an accident, has been dropped.
So the first round goes to the Audi. But what about power from that puny 1.8-litre engine?
It isn't all that puny, actually, because this car has 5 valves per cylinder. Now, we've seen that before on a Ferrari 355, but this is the first normal, ordinary, four-door saloon in the world to have such technology.
It does 127 miles an hour, just 2 more than the BMW, but a win is a win. And anyway, Audi say they weren't trying to maximise power with the new engine. They wanted maximum economy. So not surprisingly, they've beaten BMW on that front too. This Audi is shaping up rather nicely. And that's before you get to the question of build quality.
My family's run Audis for 20 years or more now. We've done over 250,000 miles in them. And they've never, ever gone wrong. Unless, of course, you count that time 17 years ago when I was 17 and I attempted to take a 30-mile-an-hour bend at 70. Sorry, Mum. It's also sensible, too. The dash is a model of Teutonic simplicity. Even I don't have to have this seat pushed all the way back. Rear space is a wee bit cramped, but the boot, I'm happy to say, is much, much bigger than it was in the old 80. Then there's the question of image. Now, I've made no secret in the past that I'm not a fan of this BMW thing. I find them a bit like golfing trousers, a bit brash, a bit nasty. I mean, have you ever been let out of a side turning by someone in a BMW? No, of course you haven't. It just doesn't happen. Audi drivers, though, they're a lot more civilised. Bit of tea with the vicar. Ah, morning, Constable. Morning, good. Hello? Hello, Mrs. Robinson? Yes. Hello, everybody.
Despite its niceness, though, the car is by no means bland. Here is a mid-range saloon that's instantly recognisable. It's handsome, it's comfortable, it's economical, it's well made, it is a good car. Or I should say a good range of cars, because there are 1.6s, turbocharged 1.8s, V6s, and of course four-wheel drive Quattros. But we're dealing here with what will be the best seller, the front-wheel drive 1.8. And what we want to know is this. Does it fit in this gap?
Well, I'll tell you here and now, the Ford is the best car in this triumvirate. But you don't want to hear that, because you don't want a Ford. So which is better, the Audi or the BMW? Well, I have to say that, all things considered,